I'm telling you, this place has the best drinks this side of Tharkat. Trust me. Howdy. Me and my partner here are looking for some drinks and maybe someone who has a tale.
You looking for a story, hmm?
Yeah, me and the Rook here just got into town.
Timbiki Dark, please.
Suppose you got one for us?
Indeed I do. Come on, Space Cowboy. So, you two look like you might have only heard from spheroids. How about a tale from a clanner?
You're a clanner?
In the flesh.
Well, sure. Never actually got to meet a clanner. What you got?
Very well. This one comes from Clan Wolf's trial against the Jade Falcons, back in 57. We were on Morges. I was part of Khan Felonkel's forces, retreating after our defeat at Wotan. That will be a story for another time. Dropping in, Point Commander Allison Watts and I landed on the outside of the Falcons' main staging area, and she was my point mate. One of the best warriors we had. We were there to bide our time for Felon and his wolves to evacuate. The Falcons met us as soon as we dropped. Star Commander Wallace Burns was our first threat. He approached, calling us out. He landed a few good hits on my tippers. But the Star Commander must have been tired. We had pushed the Falcons to the breaking point the entire campaign, and it showed. He was sloppy. I cut him down quickly. And we moved on to the first few roadblocks. A couple of Novas as well as a Kit Fox greeted us. Point Commander Watts took the lead. She took on the Kit Fox with ease. There, the Falcon warrior showed some more spirit. One of the Nova pilots, a warrior named Theodore, should have earned his blood name. He moved forward, closed the distance, and nearly stripped off my mech's right side armor. I had been too focused on the other Falcon, so I was thankful for Watts' support when she took him on. Theodore was still a match, but Allison had more experience. I mopped up the other. Pelted the mech with the missiles till I saw the engine detonate. Allison marched up with me after our fresh kills. That was when the Falcons decided to play dirty. And they had an energy shield.
Hold up. An energy shield? You guys have those?
Not many, sad to say. Anyways, so the Falcons had an energy shield over their main HQ. I calmed into Felon about the situation. Next thing I saw was a point of elementals hopping down with us. Felon gave us a few of the elemental warriors at our side. Point Commander Daniels and his jumpers. They rode with us towards the shield generator. Once we got to the shield generator, we dropped the elementals off, letting them do their business. After a few minutes, they had the shield down, and our new job began. As we had been directed, we were to destroy the Shrine Palace and any Falcon equipment we found with it. It was sad to see such a structure go, but it was needed if Felon and the rest of the wolves were to get out. We must have struck something vital. As parts of the structure collapsed, a second summoner came online. My computer registered it as a Star Captain Vanessa Holt. I had slacked and had not been expecting much. Allison was a different case. I still kick myself. She never should have taken on the Star Captain. But she called a bajal against Vanessa. As per our honor, I had to watch. Morges is one of the best mech warriors I've ever seen. Took on someone using dirty tricks. By the time I found out what Vanessa was doing, it had been too late. Her mech's signature disappeared in the rubble. My train of thought left me, and I focused on Vanessa. No formal challenge, no sense of honor for what I just saw. I could tell the Star Captain was getting nervous. She tried doing the same trick again. I was faster. I closed the gap. First was my mech's kick to the summoner's leg. Vanessa fell, and fell hard. I loomed over a toppled mech. I do not remember what she said over the comms. I just remember the boot stomping into the cockpit. I turned back to check if Allison could read me. I moved some of the rubble, but only found her mech completely crushed. I still had a job to do. So I turned back around and finished destroying the palace. After that, well, I made my way back to the camp. The elementals had made it back. They had not asked about Allison. They already knew what had happened. With that, we had put the Falcons in disarray. No comms, no HQ. And Felon and the rest of the wolves were able to get away. As exiles. All of us.
Wow. I never realized you clanners fought each other so violently. You weren't able to recover Allison?
No. It is held by the Falcons now anyways. Still, not a day goes by where I do not miss her. Never will find another point like her again. You probably do not have time to hear about my sub-stories.
Nonsense. Well, frankly, never knew you clanners like that. It's rare to find any of your kind out here. I appreciate the story.
Glad to hear it then, Freebird. Say, that man looking for you?
Ah, shit. Sorry about this, Kross. Come on, Rook. Boss will have her tails if we don't report.
This is the worst thing ever. This is the worst thing ever. If you see number 10, you'll fuck your dad.
It's Christmas time down at Texas Place. That's on TV on a rifle case. It's Christmas time down at Texas Place, and there's plenty of guns to go round. Bang, bang, do the pistols clang as we gather round with the whole damn gang. Hail, hail, clatters on the